Good morning and welcome to Sage Business Cloud Accounting webinar. Today we'll be looking at the use of document attachment in Sage Business Cloud. Everybody has been talking of running a paperless organization where you don't keep your physical files. It's possible for you to use Sage Business Cloud to keep your documents in the cloud, and at the same time post them into Sage Business Cloud Accounting. For you to be able to do that, you on Sage Business Cloud, you have to be subscribed to for document attachment. Now, one good thing with Sage Business Cloud is that Sage Business Cloud comes with 1 gig of cloud document storage. Comes with 1 gig of cloud document storage, and the 1 gig of cloud document storage you can also add additional subscriptions to that, such that you can have more storage capacity in Sage Business Cloud Accounting. All right. You could add documents from your invoicing, add documents for when you're posting your expenses under your banking. Let's see how that can be done. All right. For example, if you are preparing an invoice, you go to your customer invoice, like we did in the last webinar. Your customer invoice, you add. All right. Now, looking at this list of invoices, you can see this is a list of invoices that has been raised. All right. Now, if you look at these 3 menus here under the action, just before the action button, now you see this, and the third one is the attachment, which is this one in particular. You can see add attachments, all right? And so in a situation where you want to add attachment, you click on add attachment. Now, what documents could you add to an invoice? Probably you have a timesheet that you could add to an invoice. It's something that can be attached. And take note, any document that you are attaching on Sage Business Cloud to your various transactions are documents that you need for your internal review. So instead of you keeping physical files, then you are keeping documents in the cloud by attaching them to the specific transactions. All right. And let's assume I'm attaching a document to it. Okay. Now let me attach a document. Okay. So let me click on this. Now you can see already the document I'm attaching must not exceed 2 megabytes. So you have to take note of that any file you are attaching must not exceed 2 megabytes. And the maximum number of documents you can attach is 5 documents per note or per transaction. And you can see that I'm still using my 1 gig of document storage, which I've only used 784 kilobytes out of the 1 gig. So I still have a whole lot of space. Now, if I want to add additional documents, I can keep adding to that single transaction. All right. I could as well add this. I'm also adding this. I'm adding it. All right. You can add up to like five different documents. 5 different documents. Take note, each of the files must not exceed 2 megabytes. 2 megabytes. All right. I've attached three documents. Okay. I'm clicking on close. Now take note that the moment you attach a document, the color of the attachment button changes from the regular black to something like orange. And you can see that there's a difference in this and this that has no attachment. Okay, so with that, you can see your documents in Sage Business like Accounting, and that is for your invoices. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the documents you are attaching are for your internal use. So it helps you to run a paperless office. It helps you to run a paperless office. All right. Now, apart from invoices, what other transactions can you add documents to? Now, I'll be going to our regular transactions like posting of expenses, doing transfers, and the rest of them. We always have documents for all these transactions. Now, how do you add these documents? All right, now let's go to banking and transaction, then you click on banking. You can post your expenses right here from banking. I'm working under the assumption that I'm having this is a transfer and I want to attach the deposit slip to or the transfer instruction to this transaction. Now, if you come to the action button right here, you can see these two buttons, the green and the red. The green is to add additional columns, while the other one, the red, is to remove columns. To remove rows. To remove the rows. Remove the rows. All right. At the same time, you see that you have the add attachment button here again. You click on it. You click on it. All right. I want to add an attachment. Take note, it must not be more than 2 megabytes. It must not be more than 2 megabytes. Okay. I'm adding that attachment and close. All right. Now you can see that with that, the color has also changed to orange. How do you view this attachment? You click on this drop down arrow. Yeah. So you can see that your attachment is already in the system. Now you can see once you click on it, once you click on the attachment, it will open up. Then you can always see the attachment. Now, if you want to view the attachment, on the system, all you need to do is once you click on the attachment button and it opens up, you see a list of your attachments that are documents you've attached to that particular transaction. You can always click on the document and you can always view the document. Yeah, this is the document I attached. All right. And so once you attach your documents stay on the system. They're on the system for as long as possible. And you must also take note that when you are setting up your company on Sage Business Cloud accounting, you need to determine the number of years for retention of your company files. The number of years for retention of company files, and that is under personal information in company settings, which is the retention period. Now, according to law, you have to retain your physical documents between 5 to 7 years, tax law. Okay, so if that is the case, then could you also do the same for the system? The essence is it will give Sage as an organization the opportunity to do their own cleanup schedule a cleanup of their system as I'm going to. So in my own case, I'm picking 10 years, and I want whatever documents, retention, my own retention policy here is 10 years. So you have to determine that so that it won't get to a point where you don't see your documents again on Sage Business Cloud Accounting. All right. You can do your attachments, add your attachments from your invoicing. You can attach it from your banking and a host of other transactions. So that is that for document attachment on Sage Business Cloud Accounting. Thank you for your time. Join us again for another episode of this Sage Business Cloud Accounting webinar in the future. Thank you.